2:57 p.m. Tuesday, July 6th, 2021. Episode number 870 of Oh Yeah Dude. My name is Jonathan. This is Seth. Hello, Seth.
Jonathan, it is a pleasure and an honor to be here with you today to do the 870th installment of our comedy podcast, UhhYeahDude America, through the eyes of two American Americans. And everybody that is joining us right now, wherever you are, it's
It's
thank
about
you.
time.
It is about time, but also
It's about fucking time.
it's also a hearty thank you.
Happy birthday to Amir. Officially his birthday today.
Wow.
Friend of the show. Friend of
Wow.
the show hosts.
Wow.
God. You guys are rivals, but still friends.
I would say that we
Sports
are
rivals.
sports rivals, artistic rivals,
Artistic rivals. Really? I didn't know that.
beauty rivals,
But
but yet through it all,
a
we've
mutual
maintained
respect.
a mutual respect,
A deep.
and a deep admiration for one another's work
There you have it.
and beauty
And
and talent
athletic.
and athletic prowess and or team. Speaking of, I got the announcement the Dallas Cowboys will be featured on the HBO series Hard Knocks training camp with the Dallas Cowboys.
Has this happened before?
They've done it a couple times. 2002, 2008. I have that written down somewhere. Yes, that's correct. So I will be, when I'm in Oxnard on Thursday, July 22nd,
You'll also be on
I will
HBO.
probably be on HBO Films. Hello, HBO Films. Is this where we're filming? I'd like to do my confessional right here.
Can we do the...
Can we do it here? Shall we do it here? So on August 10th, Tuesday, August 10th, don't be shocked if I make a cameo on HBO
Yeah. As a
as being dragged out,
consultant.
a consultant asking for questions, asking for answers. Excuse me, to Jerry Jones, because I'm not playing no more. I'm not joking around anymore. It's been 25 fucking seasons. I'm not gonna stand there and fucking go and wave. No, not this year.
Who's your coach?
He's a big guy. Used to coach Green Bay Packers.
Oh, yeah, big guy.
A lot of success. When's that going to translate? I have a lot of words for a lot of people, and it's going to be hot that day.
This will be his
Oxnard.
second season? First season?
This will be his second season.
His second season, right.
We don't count last year. Now, that led me into, I've got that. Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders making the team has been renewed for season 16 on the CMT network. They're right behind us. We're February 2006. They're September 2006. So we're essentially starting our 16th season. If they are, we are.
Yeah.
Because we start in February. They started in the fall. So this episode is the first episode of the 16th season of Oh Yeah Dude. So
You got a lot of... I mean, this is a lot of buildup
a lot of build up to the season. To Dak's return.
A lot of backstory.
Well, what about the DC Rhythm and
The
Blue?
return of the Dax.
Oh!
Return
What if I
of the
just,
Dax.
if we play that and we just
Return
strut
of
into
the Dax.
Oxnard, what the fuck? That's how we get on. Can we license that?
Someone's gotta.
Oh, we walk in with a crew. We walk in with the DC Rhythm and Blue. They're the NFL's premier hip hop entertainment group. They perform at all home games. So
For the Cowboys?
for the Dallas Cowboys.
For all teams?
just for the Cowboys. Now,
What are they called? The DC Rhythm and Blues.
Blue.
Rhythm and Blue.
Now, they make personal appearances across the country. They're positive role models, and they do charitable ambassador work throughout the country. I can audition for them. I will receive unparalleled professional training, and I will make lifelong friends. I can't be a cheerleader, I guess, because that's how they set it up.
They do you.
So
Are there openings in the DC?
they're doing auditions now.
For
DC Rhythm and Blue.
but for all
Everyone's
positions.
invited. Can you dance? Do you got what it takes to dance? So you might just see me not only the first season episode of HBO Hard Knocks, you might see me
sitting
home
in.
opener. with the DC Rhythm and Blue. What was
In
that
with
move?
the band.
I got to start working on my routine. Maybe I could also.
I should try out for. I mean, assuming that they're a blues band, so I mean, I could.
Oh, they're definitely
blow some harp.
Blow some harp. Return of the Dak, and I come in with a whole choreographed DC Rhythm and Blue. Yeah, I'm gonna be pretty rowdy in Oxnard that day. Usually, I got my tote and I'm filling it up with programs to mail to people to get in their face. I'm all business this year.
Just
Yeah. No swapping faces like with the players. No bullshit. Snapchat filters. No bullshit this year.
This is all business.
This is all business in Oxnard.
Return of the Dak.
No salsa festival. I'm not splitting time. I'm driving in. I'm making statements. I'm making moves.
Maybe a couple of meetings, like
Might
a
have
one-on-one
a couple of meetings.
in the stands. Couple of one-on-ones in the stands.
Couple of 1v1s.
Your homie's gonna be there. Your boy's gonna be there.
I got to talk to my people. I got to see
who's coming in.
It's like a meetup. It's like the NAM show for you. When I'm up there, I'm meeting all my people from all across the nation. You know?
Yeah.
Man, so if I could be on the DC Rhythm and Blue, perform at all the home games, and be an ambassador, if you
would
will.
just fly in for those,
I'd probably just fly in.
or would you just start
night
to live
before.
there and fly in for the
I'd probably
pod?
live in flying for the podcast, based on the schedule. Living outside of Dallas.
Living just outside of Dallas.
Yeah, living outside
Close
of
to
Dallas.
the airport.
Dancing with the Rhythm and Blue. Got a 1-year contract.
I fly into LA once a week
Just the
for the
return
show.
of the Dak.
Yes.
Can't
As
believe.
Jonathan put it, it's the return of the Dak.
I cannot wait for us to have that on a loudspeaker. Bandanas tied around it like I did in the 8th grade when we went. I was in middle school and we got to go from the elementary school to look at our middle school. So we were in 5th grade.
Going to 6.
So we tied bandanas to the boombox and we showed up to Hunkin Middle School and let them know, like,
you didn't.
yeah, I put the boombox right on my fucking shoulder and just walked it, tied 2 bandanas. What's up? I'm coming for all y'all. I said everybody in the playground. All you 6th graders, all you 7th graders, and all you 8th graders get to know. Return of the Dak.
Actually, not the 8th graders because they would be gone by the time you got there. Right? Because they would have left. They'll graduate before you get there.
Oh, that's right. So never mind. All you 8th graders, you're off the hook.
Peace out.
I'll see you when you're seniors and I'm a freshman. No? 6, 7,
I think
8?
it works the same way.
I'll never
again,
see any of y'all and you're lucky.
except for today.
Except for today. So if you got 1v1 beef, it has to happen now. But you 6th and 7th graders, I'm coming for y'all.
Coming for y'all, bitch graders.
Man. Used to do it right on that playground. Had a little trick play with Steve DeRoyan where I'd be the quarterback and I'd let Steve go out on a slant route, throw him the pass, and when everyone was coming in to get him,
He'd pitch it back to you?
Little flea flicker. Bye! There he goes.
Again.
There he goes again, White Lightning. I remember him when he had that boombox. They said, I remember him.
They said, there's White Lightning.
It's White Lightning.
Who is that kid? That's White Lightning.
White Lightning. Oh, God. At times an illusion, really. It really is.
Yeah,
all you can
a
do
delusion.
It's a delusion.
Time's a delusion.
All I can do is laugh, really.
Now, they found a fossil of a man-like creature. A human-like man creature.
Within the
Dragon
soil.
Man.
What?
Dragon Man.
Okay.
Now, despite the name, or what the name may sound like, the fossil may replace Neanderthals as our closest relative.
Whoa.
A nearly perfect preserved ancient human fossil known as the Harbin cranium sits in the Geoscience Museum in China at Hebei GEO University. The largest of known Homo skulls. The largest of known Homo skulls. Scientists now say that this skull represents a newly discovered human species named Homo longi, or Dragon Man. Their findings, appearing in 3 papers in the journal Innovation, suggest that the Homo longi lineage may actually be our closest relatives and has the potential to reshape our understanding of human evolution.
They're trying to push me out? Is that it? I haven't gotten any fucking emails. from
It's
Ancestry.
a big boy.
It's a big boy. I don't know if I'm part of that lineage.
He's a big boy. This guy.
Shredded.
He's ripped.
I mean, it looks like fucking Chris Hemsworth. It's insane.
It's pretty wild.
It's insane. Dragon Man's insane. If Chris
Why
Hemsworth
Dragon?
stars,
Why Dragon Man?
because he's Dragon Man.
Because
He spits so much heat. Comedic, muscle-toned
spits
heat.
so much fire in his day.
So, if I'm 4% Neanderthal, are they going to be able to run any soil tests on that? What's my dragon lineage?
What's my dragon? How much
probably
Dragon
none.
Man?
How much Dragon Man am I? Probably none.
Well, who knows?
How close is this
Could be
lineage?
10% Dragon Man.
I could be 4% Neanderthal, 14% Dragon Man, 1% Italian, 75% Irish. It's all, it really is. It's a delusion. It's all
Time is a delusion.
Time is a delusion. And Dragon Man, he'd gone change the game of what our understanding is
Of being Jack.
of being Jack Diesel, getting yoked, as they say. I mean, we're going to find that out. We're looking at a lot of these hunks, these Hollywood stars. We're going to find out
They're all Dragon
they're
Men.
all Dragon Men. I mean, yeah, they're putting in the time
Sure.
and they're doing the training, but there's a little component we take for granted.
Yeah, the groundwork that
The
was...
groundwork is that they're 17% Dragon Man. And that's
be my excuse.
my excuse now. Yeah, they ran the test.
I got no
I
dragon
got
in
no
me.
dragon in me,
Zero dragon.
which means zero muscle tone. I'm so
No
sorry.
motivation.
No motivation to get the muscle tone. Because it's so hard. You read about these when they're getting jacked. They eat 7 times a day?
Yeah.
Who the fuck has time to stop? I'm fucking watching docs over here.
Yeah.
I'm going to stop my doc every half hour
To tone up.
to fucking
eat
eat,
and tone
9
up?
egg whites? I'm trying to finish docs over here.
Um,
What are you going to do? I'll tell you. In 2007, they gave us Not the Bradys, which was a triple X feature film.
ooh.
And it won the Bradys. Not the Bradys that I knew. In syndication, originally from 1969 to 1974. Watched it when I was young. Saw a new interpretation. But when you love something like the Brady Bunch, it's fantastic to get a new interpretation. And that was new. And it was bold. And it was naked. And it was strong.
But it wasn't the Brady's.
It wasn't the Bradys. They were going to call it Wasn't the Bradys. They call it Not the Brady. I call it Wasn't the Bradys. Then in 2015, we got the Tranny Bunch. Award-winning film. We've discussed before, the REVN nominees. Again, powerful tour de force performances, set within the world.
Similar premise.
Very similar. I mean, it was the Brady Bunch.
Oh, so it was more the Brady Bunch than not the
I would
Brady's?
say the Tranny Bunch was more the Brady Bunch than one the Trannies. I mean, sorry, wasn't the Brady's.
Okay.
But now, Paramount Plus has given us Dragging the Classics, the Brady Bunch, a television special.
This is a porno as well?
It was released to Paramount Plus on June 30th. It sees the drag queens from RuPaul's Drag Race and the original cast members from the Brady Bunch recreating the season 2 episode, Will the Real Jan Brady Please Stand Up? Originally aired January 15th, 1971. So they've just taken the script, they've green screened the set of the Brady Bunch house, they've brought in some incredible performances from RuPaul and a stable of performers, and we got an episode of
Well, what about
We
the-
Dragged the Brady Bunch.
But what about the original cast members? Who are they playing?
Well,
Themselves?
they played. Barry Williams, Greg. He played Mike Brady, the patriarch.
Okay.
Amazing.
So they
And
flipping,
to really
flipping the
see,
script.
because he has the
Mike's-
nuances.
Mike's dead, yeah?
Passed away. Christopher Knight as Peter Brady, and Mike Lookinland as Bobby Brady. So there you go.
Who?
That's
them and
Peter
them?
and Bobby.
Well, so they didn't even shift it one
No, it was
click
amazing.
over?
I was thinking to perform these scenes 50 years ago, to get put back in the costume and to do it all again, it's a delusion, man.
Yeah.
That's what they were saying.
Imagine if they did it as a porn.
Oh, if they had done it, if they combined Not the Bradys and the Training Bunch and Dragging the Classics and did a complete just,
Yeah.
here you go.
With the original cast.
With the original cast. Wow. So, really amazing. Really amazing. Because they just did the episode. It's an episode.
This happened?
It happened.
You saw it.
I watched it.
You watched it.
Because it's a reinterpretation of a classic, and that's what you got to do.
I'm still a
Just
little
when you
confused about
It's a little
who
confusing.
plays who.
It's a little confusing. There were some RuPaul stars that played Marsha Brady
Okay.
and Carol Brady.
Okay.
There was a actor performing named Ben de la Creme out of drag as Greg Brady. So he was
right.
that was amazing. He was like, you know what I'm going to do?
I'm gonna flip the
I'm
script.
going to flip the script. And his performance as Greg Brady,
So who's Carol Brady?
Carol Brady is Bianca Del Rio.
But Carol was
Carol's the mom.
who was the housekeeper?
Oh, Alice?
Who played Alice?
Alice was played by Nina West. And I felt like I didn't even...
Transported. You were right back
Is it 1971?
I was talking about reruns and syndication the other day.
In terms of
In terms of
checks.
mailbox money. No, in terms of that we grew up.
Yeah.
Okay, the conversation started because we got onto the subject of my pops and this pilot that they're shooting of
Okay.
this night court redux.
Okay.
And the dude I was talking to is older than me, about your age, a little bit older than me, and was obsessed with television growing up.
Okay.
Similar to you, like didn't miss anything, still has like the TV guide programming of what the week,
Yeah.
what channels, what times. But what we were talking about is that there's a cutoff for people that, excuse me, with my pops,
Papa bless.
like there's this age or generational cutoff or whatever where people our age know my pops from Night Court.
Okay.
But then like I am friends with people who like only reference like Richie Rich, like he's the bad guy in Richie Rich kind of a thing.
Just have never seen Night Court.
But the thing about it is that reruns and syndication shows there was plenty of shows that we saw inadvertently that had already happened before we came of age,
Yeah.
but that we would see in syndication and reruns. But that in order to see reruns and syndication now, one needs to actually seek those out, like a TV Land or something like that, so that like there are people that just have no reference for like that aren't that much younger than us, but absolutely have no fucking idea how big Night Court was, or like how big Cheers was. Like Friends, like some of those shows that did make it, like Seinfeld, like that you would be like, oh, I never watched Seinfeld when it was out because I was too young, but I've seen it.
That was a decade later that those came.
But that there's all these shows that we saw, like, you know, like the Brady Bunch and like Get Smart and all these fucking shows, like Three's Company. I mean, they weren't even making it anymore, and I watched it every fucking day, like shit like that, you know? And but that it would be this sort of thing where you would at least be aware that it's like that person's a television star. Like I don't really know the show because like I never really watched it, kind of thing. Like, but that person. Whereas then there's other people that just there's a cutoff that we don't see those things in the periphery the way that we used to culturally.
Yeah.
That there aren't just. Because yet there's so many more places to see media, and yet all of this media, like once it stops, it's gone forever unless you look for it.
They gave us what they gave us, and we were like, ugh.
4 channels.
You would just
But it was just interesting because I was like, oh right, like there was all these people that shows that I was cognizant of, but didn't really, were totally before my time, you know.
How about shows after your time? This is a really random. I printed this out.
He was talking about watching like Chico and the Man, remembering sitting down to watch the pilot. Like
watch that.
The first night it aired, and I was like, that's insane. Like, he's like, I remember the night it started. Like,
It's got to.
And it only lasted like 2 seasons, you know?
And that was never. Sanford and Son was on, but not Chico and the Man.
Was still on.
You could see that.
Yeah. No, Chico and the Man didn't make it like.
No, that's what happened.
It was, I guess, when you come to like a grisly death, that maybe there wasn't, or there just wasn't enough of them to sell into syndication.
Yeah,
because they sell
I think, 3
syndication now.
seasons.
I was talking to my pops about it. I didn't realize that like these shows that didn't even last, 2-3 seasons, but they have a weird cult following, and they'll be bought into syndication. I mean, like my stupid, like fucking Manifest. Like
your favorite show.
My new favorite show.
Netflix has a new show called Manifest. I was like,
Seth hung up on me.
Damn it!
Have you seen this new?
Oh, Netflix just made it
a supernatural drama.
Oh my god, they don't even know.
We're not sure what's happening.
Where have they been? I want to know. Where have you been?
Where have you been for 5 years?
Manifest shows from NBC. It's canceled. New show,
but they can sell shows into syndication. Back in the day, you had to have at least 150 episodes or something like that. Yeah. So anyway, it's just a bizarre difference of like just the way that we would, like you're saying, that we would just take whatever they gave us because like there was only a few places to get it, so we were just
Gilligan's Island, like
Love Boat.
Yeah, look at.
People were gone. They were not on television anymore. But we were seeing them like on a regular basis,
I printed this out. This is on Deadline, June 23rd. This first post was at 10:59 a.m. and then the next post that they did on June 23rd was at 11:10 a.m. So just back-to-back posts. I don't know if they realized this because 2 different people that work on this website posted. But the first one says, actor Drake Bell pleads guilty in Ohio child endangerment case. Sentencing set for July. Drake Bell, who played Drake in the Nickelodeon series Drake and Josh, pleaded guilty via Zoom on Wednesday to a felony charge of attempting to endanger children and a misdemeanor charge of disseminating material harmful to juveniles stemming from a 2017 incident in Ohio involving a teenage girl. So it looks like Drake Bell might be in trouble.
But what do we think happened here? Disseminating material meaning he sent a dick
Probably
pic?
sent a dick pic.
Okay.
That's at 10:59 a.m. I just shook my head. Drake and Josh was 4 seasons on Nickelodeon from 2004 to 2007.
Everyone knows who he is,
totally.
But when I saw his face, I was like, I have never seen this person in my life.
These 2 are beloved. Next post, 11:10 a.m. Turner and Hooch trailer. Meet the new Hooch. Here's the first trailer for Turner and Hooch, the Disney Plus series based on the 1989 Tom Hanks Cops and Slobbers. Watch it here. Fast forward 3+ decades. Tom Hanks' detective Scott Turner has left us, but he's also left his kid, Josh Peck. So Drake and Josh, back to back. Drake's going to prison. Josh is kicking it with fucking Hooch.
Cops and Slobbers was a subtitle, like that wasn't a name.
No, this is having fun. We're Cops and Slobbers. It's Turner and Hooch. You're gonna love it. Tom Hanks leaves them, and Hooch is a big old boy. Hooch comes running into that fucking. Was he Turner? See Hooch? Shit. Oh no, he's
Turner is
okay. Yeah, Turner's not the guy not in prison. Josh.
So Tom Hanks is dead, but the dog's still alive.
Tom Hanks is passed. The dog is 49 years old. I guess I don't know if he's rescued a dog and he knows
a sibling,
he knows
or an heir.
I have my son who's not in prison for child endangerment, so I'm gonna leave him this dog so he can be on a Disney Plus reboot.
If that's okay with you.
So it's gonna be, but back to back.
Drake's doing
Isn't
his
that
stint.
weird? Well, Drake does 2 years for that dick pic. Josh will just fucking play Cops and Slobbers on Disney Plus. I mean, they brought back Mighty Ducks. Emilio's on that ice. That rink is closing. Get out of here.
You don't get it.
You don't get it. This rink's closing. I didn't watch those either because I didn't understand. I watched the pilot of that show because I'm a psychopath, not having seen the
films.
but I got the gist of it. He is playing the same character.
But they're like, what, Bad News Bears?
Yeah, the kid
On
gets...
ice?
Yeah, the hockey team is like all ringers in like Minnesota with dope flow. And this kid's just like, I want to make the team. But they're like, we're about like winning. And so his mom says, you know what? I'm going to put together a ragtag bunch, but we need a fucking rink. There's a rink! Yeah, I know.
It's closing.
This rink ain't open! And so, what happens is...
The Ragtag Bunch.
The Ragtag Bunch, I don't know. They probably
like
get
pull
better.
together and get
because
better?
they're not that good
In
from
the-
this
the
first
beginning.
episode.
So this is all one mother's dream to make her son play.
Well, she gets a grant from the city, I guess, or something. It's really a weird...
So it's a but this is a
This is
a
present
sequel?
day. This is
the ducks have been happening this whole
Oh,
time.
the ducks have been living. The ducks have all gone to prison for their own child endangerment fucking cases. Like Drake and Josh.
But
What
Emilio's
happened to you
still
guys?
at it.
Emilio has been in this rink. He's just eating leftover ice cream and cake from the birthday parties that he's renting out to keep this place going. Get out of here! The Zamboni's broken again. Urgh.
Well,
It's like I don't know what it is. There is like it's awesome. It's like a dream. It'd be much better if you'd be a part of it. But there is just a million things. And I don't know in the end how it works, if it's lucrative for the people that I guess for the people on it. Is it lucrative for the people that make it? How do they decide what stays, what doesn't? But there's a bajillion fucking shows.
yeah.
And we have a big
But there's not
country
a bajillion ideas.
Oh, no, I don't-
And
but
so
just
that means that they have to inevitably just do this.
Turner and Hooch.
Cops and Slobbers.
Is that the guys in prison? Can we shoot this? No, it's the other one.
This is the other one.
So which one is it?
Josh.
It's who went to prison?
Drake.
Drake. I knew it.
But those are their real names. But it's so the show is
the show
just
is
about
it's like
them.
so lazy. They're like, who did we cast? Just call it Jonathan and Seth. Awesome. That's us. Oh yeah, Jonathan went to prison. It's so sad.
Seth's on Cops and Slobbers season 2.
It's crazy.
Still slobbing after all
Yeah.
these years.
That's on that Cruella TV fucking series they made.
Doing an English accent.
Yes. It's not that good. His accent's very bad, and it's being pointed out on the internet. But they picked up for season 2. Hello, everyone. Is this where Cruella lives? Cut. Can we get this from a dialect coach? And where's the other one? Oh, he's in prison.
In jail.
He's in jail, man. Send a dick pic.
Child endangerment.
He didn't know. She lied. Did she? Because the chat log says
She didn't lie.
she didn't lie.
In fact.
And that's in fact why he's in trouble. Which one is it again? Drake's in prison. Josh is on this fucking remake.
Cars.com 2021 American-Made Index. The annual survey results. This ranks new vehicles that contribute most to the U.S. economy. This is based on U.S. factory jobs, manufacturing plants, sourcing of parts, according to Cars.com. This is the 16th year that this AMI, American-Made Index.
I need to know this.
These are the top 10 most American-made vehicles.
Yeah.
Number 10, a Toyota Tundra
Oh, excuse me?
out of San Antonio, Texas.
You said Toyota.
Number 9, a Honda Passport
Okay, I'm not following
from
you.
the Lincoln, Alabama plant. Number 8, a Honda Pilot
Wait a minute.
from the Lincoln, Alabama plant. Number 7, Honda Odyssey from the Lincoln, Alabama plant.
You say Honda, you mean
Honda.
Japanese. Oh, you mean Honda.
Number 6, a Honda Ridgeline.
Wait a minute, you keep saying Honda.
Manufactured at the Lincoln, Alabama
All right.
plant.
Okay.
Number 5, Chevy Corvette.
Well, that's something I'm...
Now that's manufactured in Bowling Green, Kentucky.
That's yeah.
Number 4, Jeep Cherokee out of Belvedere, Illinois.
Jeep.
Number 3, the Tesla Model Y,
Tesla.
Fremont, California.
Interesting.
Number 2, out of Flat Rock, Michigan, the Ford Mustang.
That sounds very American. A Ford Mustang made in Flat Rock, Michigan.
And number 1, most American car you can get. A Tesla Model 3.
Wow.
Manufactured in Fremont, California.
Wow.
So that would have to be a testament to the amount of jobs.
Oh,
because
yeah, that's just...
all the parts, I think, are
really?
Japanese sourced.
Okay.
I don't think they make any of them
But
shits
where they're
themselves.
making it...
How many people they're employing in order to do so.
An electric vehicle.
But that
Tesla's the
Honda
number one
cranks
most-
out those fucking American cars.
Oh, they had no problem. You said Honda like 8 or 9 times in a row. I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
The Toyota Tundra. Toyota, I believe, that's a Japanese company?
That is.
Okay.
Large California, large American manufacturing plant, though.
But a Corvette, man. Oh, man.
Fourth most American car.
Oh, just take that, like to, where do you go? Like Sonic? Go to a drive-in? Whenever I go to a Sonic,
I like to take the Vet.
I take the Vet.
Speaking of the Vet, any updates on your raffle?
Oh, fuck those fools. I think we have 2 more rounds. Oh, they've spread it out. I think we're doing the final one in October. They have just like...
But more cars have been raffled off?
More cars have been raffled off.
And you're still part of each
they
of
let
the
me know
raffles?
all the time that like I can triple my entries if I, but for this just dream giveaway. But like my initial, like what I bought 1 ticket for $3 and I'll grab it right now if you want to fucking see it. Don't make me do it. It's right there. I know exactly where it is.
Of course.
I'm waiting for that to just be like, the email will just be like a screaming like exclamation points or something just to let me know. Just yes, Vet, Sonic. Oh my God, I'd roll right in there. They have tater tots there. What do they got there?
Sure, like some sort of cheesy fries or something.
Give me some cheesy fries. Cheesy fries for everyone. Never mind, actually though. In my fucking Vet from Bowling Green. Is that where the museum is? I think there's a Vet.
I would think that's
down there. Where's the Tesla museum? I'd love to get into that.
I think we went there,
Did we go there? No, that's just Amir's driveway. Is not the Tesla museum. Until you got a museum for your car, I don't want to hear about you on any lists. Is that okay? Because I guarantee you there's a Honda museum.
That is correct.
And I guarantee you there's
the Corvette museum is in Bowling Green.
I'd love to get down to that.
It's closed right now.
Yeah, everything is.
It'll be open.
Everything's closed
Tomorrow.
It's flooding at the Motown Museum. Everything's closed.
8 a.m. to 5 p.m. tomorrow.
Right.
If
Probably
you
an expensive ticket. What's that, like $29? What's a ticket there? Hit that visit. What's a ticket to the fucking...
What about the sinkhole?
Oh, yeah. That
recreation that they made.
Oh, they did? Yeah, well, that happened a couple years ago, right? Yeah, some priceless beauties fell down that sinkhole. Maybe that's what I'm going to win in that fucking raffle. A refurbished sinkhole Vet. Here you go. You won. You won a 1992 refurbished sinkhole Vet.
Yeah, they have all of the ones that got crushed in the sinkhole like on display. You can walk.
You like peel the mold off of it. Sweet. Sweet museum. I got some stuff right here. Got the Summer Olympic Games coming up.
Yeah.
Tokyo, Friday, July 23rd to Sunday, August 8th. I've got an incredibly comprehensive...
Oh, boy.
Dog. Well, I went right to... They were doing some prelim work out in St. Louis, so I went right to Nick.
Said, you got to get
Nick,
me
get
this.
in there. I need a dossier on all the players.
A little recon.
Do some recon. He went down and he went dirty and he did the intel. And then I took that intel...
Boiled that down
into that essence, put it through the Romatelli blender, and I'm going to tell you what you need to know.
Okay.
Now, I'm going to introduce you to our 2021 U.S. Olympic men's gymnastics team.
Our hopefuls.
The red, white, and blue. He said red, white, and blue is going to be in the land of the rising sun. And they got 5 fucking guys right here. Want to bring home that gold. Brody Malone. 21 years old. Brody, his favorite summer pastime. Every summer, without fail, he loves to go frog gigging. Frog gigging. Might have to highlight that and look that one up. Frog gigging is your favorite summertime activity. Frog gigging is commonly done at night, but it can be done during the day. Traditionally, flashlights or spotlights are used while frog gigging to locate frogs as their eyes reflect the light at night. In addition to help locating the frogs, shining a light in their eyes
freezes them.
stuns them. It freezes the frogs, and it makes it less likely for the frog to see the approaching hunter, because you're carrying a sort of trident spear, 5-pronged spear, and after you blind them and then freeze them, you fucking stab them.
In order to eat them?
In order to do the pommel horse? I don't know. You need that maybe protein for the rings? I can't do the rings if I don't got my protein.
My frog protein.
Have a fucking Luna bar, dog.
Where is he from? Louisiana?
He's from...
That sounds like some bayou shit.
He's from Somerville, Georgia.
Okay.
Somerville, Georgia. We frog gig 24/7. I do ya? So yeah, that's then you take them and you can like, he's got a whole fucking recipe. Like they saute him and then they like, now down there Louisiana, they just like really.
I've eaten
but I'm sure they're delicious. Depends on how they're seasoned, right? What do you do? A little olive oil?
I've only eaten frog legs,
Okay.
which seems to be the most common.
I like the back. I think the back.
frog back.
Frog back.
Fried frog back.
Fried frog back.
Is one of my favorites.
I had it at my wedding. Served it at my wedding.
It was our entree.
It was the entree at my wedding.
I've had frog legs not since I was a
boy down in the bayou. So you gonna represent America? Can you get frog legs? Can you chill on those while you're over there? Show some respect.
I don't. They
for
probably
our host city.
That sounds like something Japanese people
Fucking
would get
guy.
down with.
So I guess he thinks he's gonna win the gold. We'll see what happens.
All right.
If he falls off and breaks something, he breaks something. I'm not saying I want it.
Karma.
I'm not saying. Oh, the frogs. Ooh. Wouldn't they love it?
I'd love it.
Oh, if they heard the news, Brody slipped off the rings or whatever happened, and he shattered his wrist in Tokyo. Aw. You mean the wrist he uses for spearing?
For gigging?
For gigging? Yule Moldauer, 24 years old. Love this guy. Born in South Korea. Adopted when he was 1 by U.S. parents in the U.S. I had to do some digging on this, but his favorite thing to do, other than gymnastics, sleeping on the floor and sleepovers. So he did give the interview. He was only 14. I found the article that he gave the interview for. Oh, God, I had to go deep. I mean, Nick took me, and then I had to go.
He was only 14 when he said this.
And so when you're 14,
sleeping on the floor
and sleepovers, best.
Pretty much.
Best thing to do.
Yeah. Yeah. I didn't know I could
You
sleep on the
floor?
I'm doing that.
Fuck that. Usually on the pommel horse. I'm gonna sleep on the floor. That's your favorite thing? Yeah, sleepovers. But that's true.
Yeah.
Pop a movie in with the boys. Popcorn. Fuck soda. Give me another root beer. This is awesome. How old are you?
Can't wait to sleep on the floor.
Can't wait to sleep on the floor and then be in the Olympics in 10 years and win. Okay. How about Shane Wiskus, 22 years old? His favorite book, he said it's The Little Train That Could.
Little engine that could?
Yes, Jonathan. You're right. I was like, that doesn't sound right. So his favorite book is not a book, per se.
How old was he when he gave this? Because that's a young person's
book. No,
book.
because his favorite activity is making coffee. That's his favorite hobby. What's your favorite hobby? Making coffee?
Reading The Little Train.
Reading The Little Train That Could and making coffee. I want to win the gold. Shane.
Maybe The Little Train That Could is like a porn recreation of The Little Engine That Could?
Maybe it's a XXX version of it that we don't know. I didn't see that. Browsers did that? Yeah, it's The Little Train That Could. They ran a train. It's an amazing story about running a train and learning to love yourself. And overcome adversity while the train is running, if you will.
Whilst the train is running.
So your favorite hobby is making coffee.
I mean, I guess.
Didn't you make coffee? Is that more of like, I got to make this coffee because I'm going to do this thing? Like,
well, I think... there's some people that I watch on Twitch that do like...
Oh, they're really like making coffee.
Oh, yeah, pour overs and takes
so
forever.
Maybe that's what
maybe that's like deep in the game.
It's how he unwinds from the pommel horse.
The rings?
That's how he unwinds, by doing what we
Just do.
outside or just do, and don't think about it. Don't give it any more thought than other than like, I hope
Don't call
quickly
it a
that's
hobby.
ready, and don't call it anything other than like getting something done real quick to do other shit. That's how I unwind, dog. We got Sam Mikulik. He's 28 years old.
A little bit older.
He's a little
Is it
bit older.
Captain?
I don't think they do captains.
Okay.
But this guy, and this is it. They were talking about go-to music because you got to, you're an athlete. You got to have the kind of music that you got to have the music gets you ready for competition. You got to have the kind of music that you like to listen to outside of that. He likes artists. I listen to music that doesn't have words. I love Kygo. He's tropical house. And that's my stuff. You're going to lose the gold.
Kygo.
I guarantee it, Sam. That's my stuff. Tropical house. Kygo was just at the Encore Beach in Las Vegas this weekend. I watched the videos. The crowd, I was new to
Tropical
Kygo,
House?
to Tropical House and Kygo. His 4 million Instagram followers certainly were very well versed in Kygo and Tropical House. And the crowd started in their feet. The Tropical House moved the way up their legs, into their arms, exploded out of their minds until thousands of people in a pool rising, and rising. All the way up to that medal stand. When he grabs that gold medal, this is for Kygo! Or Kygo! I didn't look up how you say it.
Kygo.
But this is for Tropical House! Not rooting for him. I must say
Not.
that. Not.
Okay.
Not rooting for
But
Brody.
I think you've got to root for the whole team, don't you?
I'm going to root for Alec Yoder, 24 years old, homeschool, favorite book, the Bible.
All right.
Simple.
Simple and plain.
Simple and plain. No Tropical House.
Homeschool. Favorite book, the Bible.
Bible. He's there for
Pommel
one
horse.
reason. Rings horse. Pommel rings. And he's going to win it.
How old is he?
He's 24 years old.
All right.
Favorite-
Any of these guys?
Favorite TV show, The Office.
All right.
Alec is just simple.
Apple pie.
Apple pie in Office.
Meat and potatoes.
Dwight Schrute in Bibles.
Have any of these people been in the Olympics before?
Oh,
well,
I
the
don't
only
know.
one that could, I guess, would be.
Jonathan.
Oh no, they. I guess what you can be. You can be any age, right, and be in the Olympics.
You gotta be 21. New thing.
No, 18.
No, yeah. You gotta be
14.
18. Yeah.
You have to be 14.
You have to be 14 to ride this. No, because they're all small. No. So there you go. We got Brody, Yule, Shane, Sam, and Alec.
And you're only rooting for Alec.
Well,
or
Brody-
you're definitely not rooting for.
Listen, if Brody slips
It's not
and
my fault.
falls, it ain't on me. I'm not on the rings.
Some frog slime.
I love Yule because I love his innocence. All he wants to do is sleep on the fucking floor. He doesn't need anything.
Have a sleepover.
Have a sleepover with his boys.
What does he listen to?
He listens to.
He doesn't say.
No, we don't. We don't have that here.
All right.
What did we have? We had Shane, the little train that could, pour any coffee, and Salmon's Kygo,
Kygo.
and Alec. So Alec has been. They're all there for one mission, to bring the gold back home. And I wish them all the best of luck, except Brody.
Except for the gigger, the frog gigger.
Oh man, could you imagine the fear in that frog's eyes?
Tropical House.
Tropical House, dude. When you haven't heard it until you've heard it at the Encore Beach Club this past weekend.
What about him selling out Red Rocks now that everything's back?
Jonathan, if you could have seen what his music was doing to the people.
He's from the Netherlands.
It's amazing. It was transformative.
Did you not know any of these songs?
It was transformative.
Fuck. So fucking
the look on these people's faces. It was rising.
rising.
The ecstasy was rising.
The temperature of the pool.
Oh, would they heat that up too? That's the lobster gigging. You turn the temperature up, see what happens. Shine a light on their eyes.
We have another full moon coming.
Oh, it's like, what do you think that's all about?
I don't know. It seems like they happen a lot nowadays.
It seems like maybe because of the moons and the tides and the way of global warming and everything, the
Maybe.
ice caps.
It's just the speed of things.
The speed of, like, life is faster.
So we have more full moons.
Yeah, it used to be you'd have a full moon every couple of years.
I think so.
Now it seems like
Every
every
month?
couple of weeks.
Traditionally, this is called the full buck moon. Traditionally, we have called July's full moon the full buck moon. This name comes from our Native American and colonial past, when the moon was used to track the seasons. Bucks are growing new antlers at this time. July's full moon was also known as the thunder moon because thunderstorms are also frequent during this month, or the Wart moon, W-O-R-T, indicating that July is the time to gather herbs,
Okay.
warts, to dry and use as spices and remedies
I'd love
in
that.
the months to
You
come.
should carry around a little leather pouch with more spices.
More warts in
More
it?
warts. Yeah.
Yeah.
Incorporate that into your fucking steez.
A wart
A
sack.
little wart
satchel.
sack. Maybe I should get you that for your birthday. A little leather wart sack. What are you carrying over there?
My warts.
My magical herbs and spices.
Like the colonel?
Like, hey, you're the colonel? Wait a minute. No. More healing herbs. Is that season? I like that.
Yeah. Full buck moon.
Full buck moon. It's really, yeah. We need to. I mean, we're gonna have to get back to it. Get back to basics. It's all right there. These healing compounds. It's not. We need to refocus and recalibrate back on that. And so maybe if I got you just a small leather pouch,
Yeah.
we could fill it with like Tums at first.
As I
learn. As you learn.
I replace the
Oh,
Tums
you need a-
one at a time.
You
You need a Tums?
Oh, how great would that be? After a dinner,
A Tums
so you
sack.
look over at somebody and they look a little distressed, and you went into your leather fucking wart Tum sack, and you just placed a small antacid in someone's palm. I'm a little bit of I'm learning. I'm learning to become a healer.
The healing arts.
If you had another on this side with Neosporin and Band-Aids,
Yeah.
and someone like, ow! Oh, hold on.
on.
A Q-tip. Let me wipe that. Yes, this. Boom. How do we have more of that? We need more healers.
I think we do.
Oh, we do, actually, right?
We have a lot of them, but
There's a lot
we
there
need
out
more.
there.
But there's never enough
There can never be enough.
healers.
International Gem and Jewelry Show,
Yeah.
July 16th,
Tucson?
17th, and 18th in Pasadena.
Oh, okay.
So it says they have something for everyone. I guess that would mean you and I.
They
definitely have something for you.
me. No question.
Me, no way. But you, yes.
What about like a Dallas Cowboys, like a fake Super Bowl ring?
Like an
Like a
emerald
mock-up.
Ooh, but
What it might look like.
enormous. Like,
This is what a Cowboys
what it
Super
would
Bowl
look
ring
like.
would look like.
you can wear it. We bring Return of the Dak. We've got diamonds, precious and semi. Is that precious or semi-precious? It's mildly precious.
Moderate preciousness.
Engagement rings, beads, pearls, custom jewelry, fashion jewelry, settings, mountings, southwestern jewelry, turquoise. Where's the turquoise?
Turquoisian.
Who's the Turquoisian? People just like roll out the turquoise carpet. Ethnic jewelry and handcrafts. They better be careful with that. The Pasadena, men's jewelry, watches, accessories, vintage estate, chains, earrings, and also supplies. So they've been traveling throughout the spring and summer, and they're coming right in here to I have a discounted admission for 2. So maybe you could.
When is this?
This is July 16th, 17th, and 18th, Pasadena Convention Center, Exhibit Hall B. Yes, yes. I don't. You probably could find it once you get there.
Oh yeah.
Even if there was 30 halls, I think you'd know.
You figure it out. Sniff out the jewelry.
Yeah.
The jewelry show.
It smells like an RV. Leather.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, my only experience with that really is the Tucson Gem Show, which doesn't count because it's, I mean,
Like Mecca.
mining
even-
companies
yeah.
and shit show
Oh,
up
okay,
with
yeah,
like,
it's just-
I mean, like,
Yeah.
you know,
It's not.
crystal boulders and shit.
Yeah.
It's not like, you know, party jewelry.
Yeah.
and
Look at
shit
my
like
mom.
that.
This is her costume jewelry. Like, yeah, okay, get out, please.
Get out of my face.
Get my face. This fucking sweater is made of fucking precious gems.
But I have been thinking about taking on a couple of
Expanding your
pieces.
thinking about taking on some pieces.
Some signature pieces.
Some signature pieces that I don't need in any way, shape, or form. What's up with that, too?
What?
Is sort of everyone's
Jewelry?
always everything. Everything. You need food,
Definitely.
water,
More than food.
shelter.
Right. In California, you can even get away without shelter.
Can't do it. And entertainment.
Yeah.
Anything else, I think, is
Excessive.
excessive,
Gluttonous.
wasteful. But yeah, people, we like to get things.
Shit. All the shit.
We like to get it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I got it. Okay. And nothing.
Nothing. I'm going to get something else soon,
I'm going to get
too.
more.
I'm
You
gonna-
use it? Maybe? No. What it cost? Don't know. On my debit. I don't know. There's money there. It goes up. It goes down. I don't know. I don't know. It's a delusion. I needed it. Did you? Yeah. Got it. You used it? No. Do you remember it? Hell no. I got it.
But I got it.
I got it.
I remember I got it.
I don't remember I got it. But it came.
But it's here.
It's here.
Yeah.
Because you want it all. There's nothing you don't want. There's nothing you see that you're like, why would it be here when it can be with me?
Well, no, there's so much I see that I don't want. I mean, there's definitely
Okay.
that make me feel
Yeah.
but stuff that I'm like, I don't want to be reminded that this
that
exists in the
but
world.
most stuff, if you're in the right places,
Oh.
if you go to the right place, you want it all.
all. Yeah.
Well, how much for everything?
Well, what if I just took it
What
all?
was everything? Well, where are you going to put it? I don't know.
We'll figure it out.
I'll make this thing here
Mine.
over here at my place. So,
Yeah.
because it's all good for a split second.
I work
something.
in these
Mysterious realms.
I work in these smaller cycles where I hyper focus. I obsess on one thing at a time.
Yeah.
And
Conquer it, devour it,
forget about
forget about it, and move on.
Yeah.
Sated and complete.
And I'm trying to channel that energy, focus that energy into
Healing.
the healing arts, starting with antacids.
The Wart arts.
No, that I try to like make. I think it's going to happen no matter what, so that I try to make I try to make that stuff count.
What stuff?
Whatever it is I'm obsessing
That you're
on,
going in,
that I'm
okay.
ultimately going to pull the trigger on something. So I've tried to step those things up in their maybe their long-term value, usefulness,
Yeah.
resale value,
Yeah.
all sorts of things. That it's like, all right, I'm doing this now.
Storage space.
I know myself well enough to know.
I can definitely fit that in storage after when I
I know how much space I have left
got
in
left in storage. I could fit that in a week.
That I try to make him count, I guess.
Yeah.
Because I used to not really think about it so
Yeah.
much. And so, like, I've been trying to, I bought a new instrument, and it was like, all right, like, I'm taking this on, and I could have gone a slightly cheaper route.
Okay.
But instead I didn't. I went the more
I went,
expensive.
I went even a wilder route, and that's what I mean.
I got the best thing within reason that I could afford,
that they had at the auction house,
and that will ultimately hold its value.
okay.
That if I do decide like this was stupid, I shouldn't have done this,
So when,
I can recoup my money from it.
Okay, so when that time comes,
But also that I made it as enjoyable as possible for me, as likely it's a high enough quality instrument that it's a joy to touch and be around and to see and to look at.
what are you doing in
and
there?
to play.
I'm touching it.
I'm looking at this instrument.
It's a joy.
It's sparking
Pure joy.
Can't wait to sell this.
Can't wait to put it in storage.
Get my money.
I'll get it money back. It's just we got a lot of stuff.
It's a lot of stuff. I'm not saying it's not
I mean
stuff.
we're all just doing it.
You know, the motorcycle, the instruments. I guess that's maybe like maybe not buying like 1,000 pairs of sneakers, but maybe buying like a pair of shoes that I like will keep for. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm trying to by raising the quality and the standards of those things. It is a slightly healthier obsession because there's more to be
stored.
There's more to be. It's a higher quality experience. And I would go so far as to say that maybe by heightening the quality of that experience, of the interaction with the stuff, that it does satiate you in a way that doesn't make it you need that as much or as often.
Okay.
That the nicer the stuff,
Doesn't leave you as empty.
the God-shaped hole is just a little smaller.
Except it gets bigger because then you acquire a finer taste.
A more expensive taste.
Oh, I love this guitar. What about this guitar?
No, I would say
Who played this? Who played this?
No, see, that's the other thing is not nostalgia will fuck you too.
Oh, dog.
So I'm trying not to be too nostalgic either, because that'll get you caught up in some collector shit.
Caught up in some bullshit.
That collector shit I don't think is good for you.
Yeah, like a Three's Company lunchbox. Like, oh, that'd be cool. Where are you gonna put it?
In storage.
Storage.
In my storage.
My other lunchboxes.
But I mean, I'm definitely gonna buy some jewelry though this year.
What's
I
wrong
just
with
want a
that?
chain. You know I want a
I know
chain.
you want
I
a
asked
chain.
you about it.
I was looking at some chains. The antique.
You
mall
know
for
I want
you.
some chains.
Yeah.
A chain.
A chain.
I want a chain.
like a gold.
I deserve
rope.
a chain.
I deserve a gold rope chain.
Seth. I just called you to let you know that I've decided I
I deserve a gold rope chain.
For decades, humans have researched and wondered about life beyond Earth. Scientists have now created a list of planets where, if they exist, curious aliens could view the Earth.
Oh, wait, now it's getting...
The scientists reported that there are 1,715 star systems that could have spotted Earth since about 5,000 years ago.
Wow.
In the next 5,000 years, 319 more star systems will be added to that list, according to a peer-reviewed report published in the journal Nature. Quote, from the exoplanet's point of view, we are the aliens. Said Lisa Kaltenegger, professor of astronomy and director of Cornell University's Carl Sagan Institute.
Wow. See?
We're the aliens.
You ever never thought about it like that?
I mean,
Yeah, we
definitely have.
Have you? So what if all that, like, finally those reports came out?
And
And
it's
the
us.
UFOs were us.
We're the FO.
Look into the mirror. And I'd be like,
You're
"That's-
FO.
You're the UFO. You're UAP. That's what you came up with? Yeah, look in the
Wait,
mirror.
did that happen? Has there been
Yeah, it happened.
a drop?
Oh, yeah, they dropped it all.
When?
Well, they did it
When?
last month.
Thought it was
Made a huge impact, huh? Whoa! Literally talked about it as the biggest thing in the world. Did it. And you're like, did they do that? Like, yeah, last month. Anything good? No. Okay. Yeah, you're the
Back to
alien.
watching Manifest.
Back to the fucking Manifest. Hope they do another season somewhere.
Yeah, hope they drop another.
Save Manifest. So, yeah, but I never thought that they
Maybe
could be
we're
looking.
the aliens.
We are so. Have we ever thought we never give ourselves enough credit? We always imagine these like
Super advanced.
yeah.
They must be looking at us being like,
oh my god,
what are they doing?
Holy shit! IMDb TV. How? We never thought that we were the fucking extreme species. We were top dogs. They have dogs as pets? Yes. They domesticated the dog. Dogs are cops there? Yeah. Holy shit! Their dogs are cops? K-9 officers. We afforded all
Same
the same
rights, privileges.
as a peace officer, law enforcement officer. You kill a K-9 officer,
You
go
kill
to
a
prison.
cop. You're a cop killer.
You're a cop killer. You went to prison for the rest of your life. Over a dog in uniform. Yes. Maybe it's us. We don't think about all these incredible achievements.
No, we don't.
We just don't think about it.
We don't.
They sleep on the floor? Yeah.
At sleepovers?
Yeah. You know what they do? They gather people from different houses
And then they
all sleep on the floor.
together.
Bunch of bros.
Have root beer.
They have root beer. They pop in kind of dirty movies that they're not supposed to be watching.
Sort
Sort of dirty.
Like 9.5 weeks.
Yeah. No. Something from the 80s. You're definitely getting like a shower scene real quick. Mm-hmm. Definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, that used to be a guarantee for us.
What, like a locker room violation?
Guaranteed used to have,
Volleyball locker room
or just
violation.
lead character steps into shower. Just like that was written in the contract.
Yep.
Oh, there's a teenage daughter in this movie?
Yeah.
Well, she's got to shower, right?
She's going to
Was
have
she
to
dirty?
shower during this movie.
She didn't shower in her life?
In her whole movie?
We shower in the real world. We don't shower in the movies? And it's just the quickest side boob glance you could ever imagine. That's all we needed. Simple.
That's all we needed.
And they look down at us and they think, wow, they perfected the game. Look at us dummies looking down on them. They have Olympics? Yeah, they gather all the people from all over their planet. And they gather all the weirdest people. And they send them to a specific city every 4 years. And they let them compete. Really? Yeah, they're all different. Some of them like murder frogs for fun. Some think making coffee's a hobby. Others love Kago in his tropical house. But that's what makes it all beautiful.
That's what makes Earth Earth.
That's what makes Earth Earth. Is that every country is sending their finest Kagos to compete for gold. Real gold? Is it real gold? Gold's at a premium, baby, so
I don't know if it's real gold. It's partially real gold.
gotta be real gold.
Covered in real gold.
Covered in gold.
If it was real gold, that fucking gold medal would be like, I think it would be worth like more.
Oh, yeah, because it would be, yeah.
It's huge.
Like $3 million.
It's got to be plated.
Okay, so it's just spray painted gold.
No, it's got gold on it, but it's got a non-precious core.
It's just like, what's that mean? Like oatmeal? It's overnight oats.
It's
Frozen.
overnight oats. Frozen
Sprayed with gold. Congratulations. You did the rings better than those people. Oh, yeah, dude.
Yeah.
America Through the Eyes of Two American Americans. This is episode 870 of our comedy podcast. And we thank you so much for joining us.
Olympic gold medal is worth somewhere between $500 and $600.
That is so lame.
And a silver medal is valued around $300 to $350.
Dog, remember I sold that little fucking gold piece, I fucking found the tiniest little, I don't know, it was, Jonathan, it was the size.
Ants. You
Oh,
been
really?
getting ants around here?
No. Those are desert ants. You brought them.
I'm going to leave them here.
Holy shit. What was that piece of gold that I had? It was
smaller.
A booger. It was smaller than a penny.
It was a booger.
And I was just like, I don't even know what this is. Word on the street from Jonathan was that gold prices are at an all-time high. I rolled up into a gold shop, and I pretended like I knew that it was worth something, and I gave it to the guy, and he gave me $180 in, like, cash money, and I almost had a fucking heart attack.
So, gold medals are 92.5% silver, plated with gold.
Okay.
If the current medals were actually solid gold,
Oh, dog.
they would be worth about $25,000 each.
More, because my fucking mine was like it was a pebble. Jonathan, when that man gave me he just counted out $20 bills and gave me $180, and I had to pretend like I knew that this like piece of nothing that I found was like worth something. I was like, yeah, that sounds about right. I like turned around.
I mean,
was like,
that means he probably
it's probably worth 400.
no, but I mean,
I was like, 180? Yeah, I was thinking around 2 bills. I spun around, was like, oh my God!
where did you get that from?
I don't even fucking know.
You don't remember where
It was in like a little plastic like sheet.
but it was a nugget, right? It wasn't a piece of jewelry. It wasn't
like a coin. It was a
coin.
It was some kind of coin. Like I don't know. It's literally so small. And then it was like, you can get money for gold. What the fuck? I don't even know what this is. I don't even know how I had it. Oh, God, when I was walking out of there, yeah, that's what I figured. I got to the street, I was like, oh, my God. Oh, my God. What a sucker. What a dumb sucker. $180. One of the best experiences of my entire life. And then all I could think about was, I wish I had more gold to turn in. Fuck.
I know.
Can I steal gold and turn it in?
Snatch it off of old ladies.
I would do it. It was an amazing thing. You give somebody a piece of shit that looks like a pebble that you don't even know where you got, and they give you like all the money in the world within like a minute. Took my license, made a photocopy of it, and was counting $20 bills out. Died.
This was like a cash for gold place?
Yeah. On Hollywood Boulevard. I was like, hey, cool. We get your license. I was like, yeah, I knew you were going to ask for my license. So here it is. Didn't know that. Could we making a copy? All right, so good. I got about 180. Okay, good, 180. 180. Yeah, that sounds about right. Oh my fucking God.
You need to steal some gold, some more gold.
God, the feeling.
It's a rush.
Oh, free money? There's no better feeling
Than free money.
than free money.
My name is Jonathan. This is Seth. This is our show. It's called UhhYeahDude. It's
180, huh? Perfect. Yeah, it's what I figged.
870 episodes.
Oh, 180. I was thinking more like 160. Great for me. Cool. Guess that's an extra one of those 20s.
One of those.
Oh, I was like shaking. Sitting in the car shaking. I was like, oh my God.
I'm sure it was worth more than that then.
I guess, right?
He has to be in the business
I'm the
of
dumb
making profit.
When I'm yelling, there's a dummy in this building, it's actually the opposite. I was like yelling to everyone, there is a dumb man in this building, and he's giving out free money. The piece was like...
It was tiny.
It wasn't even a thing. It was so small, I didn't even know I had it in my life. Was going through a box of bullshit and was like... my Kyocera first cell phone, like, what the fuck is this? Is it gold? I don't know. You got to strike, though, because gold was at an all-time high a few months ago when I did this. It was like, we were peaking.
Yeah.
I don't know now. That could be worth 120 now.
I don't know.
So that's just it.
I think it always goes up.
Always goes up. Could have held on to it. What a rush.
888-842-2357 is our toll-free voicemail. We are a listener-supported commercial advertising-free podcast. One of the only and best ways you can support this show is by going to our Patreon and pledging $5 a month. It would get you access to the archived episodes, hundreds of audio episodes that we've recorded since 2006, all the video episodes that we film here in the studio that we put up there, discounts on merch, et cetera, et cetera. If you would
Yeah.
be so kind as to do that, it would mean an awful lot
And
to
I'm out of gold.
us.
Know this.
Seth's got no more gold.
Literally,
So
no more gold.
please pledge to the show. Thank you to everybody who does. And
thank you so much.
for maintaining those pledges. And you can find me on Instagram and broadcasting on Twitch a couple of days a week under my name, Jonathan Larroquette. You could join the UhhYeahDude Discord, where all things UhhYeahDude will be announced. As of right now, we have our first live show back after this
So
wild
long.
time. On my birthday, that would be August 7th. Now, that is at the Lodge Room in Highland Park. Please get tickets for that show. I'm being told that the first show is sold out. If you bought tickets for that show or either show prior to the pandemic and all that stuff, your tickets will be honored if you did not get them refunded or anything like that. Join us for that August 7th in Los
Are
Angeles.
we going to do 2 shows that night?
There are 2 shows that night.
On your birthday, you can handle that?
I don't know. It's been a long time.
It's been a long time.
I'm not sure.
How do you think we're going to do up there? Will we be nervous?
I will be nervous.
Holy shit. We'll have each other.
We will have
We'll
each
have
other.
the audience.
We'll have the group of people that have come to see us
The-
and
the
to welcome us
friends.
back.
We'll have friends in the building. All of us will.
A building, a venue that I'm fond of,
A venue
in a
that
neighborhood that I'm familiar and fond
we
of.
did do a show
familiar
there, and
with
it's a
and fond
really
of.
nice place.
So yeah, come to that. There should be ticket links on the website for that, and then come back for 871 of this fine program. Thank you.
Seatbelts.
Seatbelts.